Good afternoon. First of all, I'm Witdiawati. I'm from Faculty of Nursing Universitas Pajajaran, Indonesia. Today, I am to be talking about my research with the title Demographic Picture of Identified People Living with HIV in Garut, Indonesia. And my team is Kusmat Ibrahim, Neti Juniarti, and Dadang Purnama. In this outline chapter for my presentation, the first introduction to research objective, research method, result, and conclusion. The study was background by Indonesia is one of the country with cases HIV/AIDS, which is still increasing every year. There is no cure for HIV infection. However, with increasing access to effective HIV prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and care, including for opportunistic infection, HIV infection has become a manageable chronic health condition, enabling people living with HIV to lead long and healthy life. HIV/AIDS prevention and care behavior carried out by people living with HIV certainly cannot be separated from the influence of socio-demographic characteristics. The key to preventing the spread of HIV, especially in epidemic, is to change sexual behavior. So understanding the demographic characteristic of people living with HIV is important for HIV/AIDS prevention and control. Global health sector strategy on HIV toward ending HIV with the vision zero new HIV infection, zero HIV-related deaths, and zero HIV-related discrimination in a world where people living with HIV are able to live long and healthy life. And ABCDE program is approach for prevention HIV/AIDS of sexual behavior change. And research objective, the purpose of this study to describe demographic characteristic of people living with HIV in Garut, Indonesia, and describe prevalence HIV case, describe demographic characteristic of people living with HIV, and describe the pattern of risk factor HIV infection. Research method, describe analysis, use demographic characteristics such as route of transmission, gender, age, and regional distribution were taken into consideration, and case reported through the Garut District HIV/AIDS case reporting system from 2013 to June 2021 were analyzed, and a descriptive analysis were performed for the demographic characteristic domain of interest. And result this study, graphic 1, describe number of HIV case in Garut until June 2021. Describe overall 860 identified people living with HIV between 2014 to June 2021 were analyzed. Prevalence HIV/AIDS increased from 430 cases in 2013 to 860 cases in June 2021. And graphic 2 describe number of HIV/AIDS case in Garut until June 2021 by age group. Describe the frequency of newly identified people living with HIV who were inspected had a remarkable increase among the age of 25 to 39 or 72% in 2021. And the next graphic or graphic 2 describe number of HIV cases in Garut until June 2021 based on risk factor. describe the constituent ratio of homosexual or men who have segment transmission increased from 3.47% or 14 cases in 2014 years to 33.26% in June 2021. And graphic 4, the last graphic, describe number of cases HIV/AIDS in Garut until June 2021 by regional distribution. Describe most of the people living with HIV in the study resided in the densely populated administrative location of the city. And Garut have 2 sub-district and only 1 sub-district not identified his or HIV case. Discussion overall, 840 people living with HIV reported between 2013 to June 2021 were analyzed, and the prevalence of HIV increased, and ratio or pattern of risk factor for transmission HIV in Garut is of homosexual for transmission increased from 3.47% in 2013 to 33.26% in June 2021. Meanwhile, the proportion of AIDS infection decreased from 2014 to June 2021 years. Understanding changing pattern of high-risk population in HIV case can form the basis of an HIV/AIDS prevention and control approach. No single prevention method or approach can stop the HIV epidemic on its own. Several methods and interventions have proved highly effective in reducing the rise of and protecting against HIV infection, including male and female condom, the use of antiretroviral medicine as pre-exposure prophylaxis, voluntary male medical circumcision. Behavior change intervention to reduce the number of sexual partners, the use of clean needle and syringe, opiate substitution, and the treatment of people living with HIV to reduce viral load and prevent onward transmission. Conclusion: in this study, we found the homosexual transmission was the primary mode of HIV transmission in Garut from 2013 to 2021 years. People living with HIV infected had different characteristics in age and gender. The frequency of people living with HIV infected increased substantially in age group of 25 to 36. This study provides useful baseline data for future study on transmission of HIV in Garut. This finding emphasizes the need for culturally sensitive strategies to prevention and care HIV/AIDS. Cultural-based approach for prevention HIV/AIDS can be designed. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much.